we, our team, are we done yet? We are working on the UT Dallas graduation display project. This is Timothy McGuire, that's Johanna Rodriguez, that's Julian Torres, and I'm Jasmine Singh. Me and Tim worked on the software development part of the project, and Julian and Johanna worked on the hardware as well as project management. At our current commencement ceremonies, there is no real way of identifying who is walking across the stage, since the ceremonies are really large and there's not a lot of time before the graduates walk across the stage. So our main goal for this graduation is to create a software that will display the graduate's name, major, and honors as a text overlay over the live feed of them walking across the stage. Our system will also be user-friendly and reusable for future graduations, as well as have a system that can automatically recover from errors. As you can see, our approach is listed in the following picture. Before the graduates walk across the stage, they will be given a walking card with a unique RFID tag on it. Before they walk across the stage, they will provide this card to the graduation orator, who will then call out their name and scan their card. Once the card is scanned, this will display the information on the screen, which will have the live video feed of them walking across the stage, and their name, major, and honors will be listed on it. Our main challenges with this project is to create the system to be really efficient but simple for anyone else to be able to be trained to be able to use it, since we are going to have the system to be reusable. We're also trying to create an error recovery system so that the system can recover from any errors that might occur during the graduation process and have it as user-friendly as possible. If you can see the results picture, we tested our software a couple of days ago with the system, and it displays the name, major, and honors. The quality isn't as good, but you can kind of tell that it displays the name, major, and honors, and it has the video in the backdrop. And our future goals and plans with this project is to have it as user-friendly as possible, have better graphics for the logo, and as well as make the GUI really user-friendly. We're also trying to create the software to go back into the database and update it with all the names that were scanned in the order that their cards were scanned. So basically, we're trying to get the system to increase recognition for our graduates and enhance the commencement ceremony. Now I'll open up the stage for any questions.
How do you know what the names of the students on the RFID tags?
We're creating a database, so every RFID tag is unique to the graduation card. This RFID tag will then be linked to the net ID on our database, and so once the card is scanned, the system will go back into the database and get all the information next to the net ID and display it on the system.
Have you tried to use
We are still trying to work on that, but yes, there are certain security issues and stuff with the net ID, but even though it's publicly available on the UTD website, we still have to go through IT and the...
I'm more talking about things that you want to display on also. So you will need to have access to the student information.
Yes, so the...
Behind privacy.
Yes.
Have you looked
That we looked about it, and to do that, we're going to have it where the administrator will have an Excel file, so if they're holding the data, we never get the data, they'll just have an Excel file. We'll show them the format, how they need to format it, and they just upload the Excel file, and then when it's all over, it'll they have an option to save the update that lets them know who showed up and whatnot. Then when they close the program, they will delete any trace of that Excel file, so you can't.
Have you verified that that's an acceptable solution?
We still need to talk to the IT department to make sure it fits with their security plan and make sure that it's all groovy with them.
What are the most significant engineering challenges that you've run into so far?
We had a couple of challenges. Our main challenge here is to make it as efficient and error-free as possible, because the system's going to be automated. Not a lot of people are going to be there to check what's happening. So we tried to create a list of every possible thing that can go wrong. For example, if a graduate forgets his walking card, what are we going to do then? Like if the system messes up, or so we're trying to create the system to have like a timeout, so that it doesn't scan the card twice. Or whenever the next card is scanned, it automatically times it out, or we'll have like a 5 or 6 second, depending on how long it takes for the graduate to walk across the stage. And for this graduation that's coming up on Sunday, we're going to time it to have like an approximate time that it takes for a graduate to walk across the stage. If they forget their cards, we're trying to have like cards that the commencement speaker has, so that he can just scan that card. But it won't have their name or anything on it, but it'll still display the school, so that if they forget their card, they have at least something displayed on the screen.
And then another challenge I ran into, because in the software development, I had to get the scanner to interface with our program. So another challenge I faced was getting that communication to talk with our program, figuring out what APIs need to be tied to the class path, and make sure that it's communicating and